Alright, what about this? I'm here to talk about the Fusion Bio made by Striiv. I've been looking for a heart rate monitor, an activity tracker, and maybe something that tracks my sleep. But you know what? I just really didn't want to put the money down for an Apple Watch right now, so I wanted to kind of try something out to see if I would actually like it. Let's see, this says that it tracks the heart rate. There's call and text alerts. And there's a 24/7 activity tracker and a sleep tracker. It's good with iPhones, Android, and Windows phones, and you can connect with MyFitnessPal, Runkeeper, and Facebook. It says I'll be able to view my calls and messages on my wrist, see activity stats over time, connect with leading apps, challenge friends, set daily goals. Alright, so we'll see like how useful this is going to be in my daily life. I'm on the run a lot, and sometimes I just don't want to look at my phone, and I want to be able to look down and see if somebody texted me. It says there's an up to 5-day battery life, which is pretty cool, and it's water resistant. Alright, let's open it up. It says open from the bottom of the box. Alright. It's on here pretty good. Looks like a little charging dock, little USB cable, instruction booklets, more information here. It's really in here pretty good. Alright, here we go. Here it is. A little protection on there. Comes with 2 extra bands, a couple colors, a gray and a red. It has the black band. Let's open that up. See how that looks. There's a heart rate monitor on the back. Looks like the plug to charge it. It says touchscreen, take that off. Alright. Then you have 2 extra color bands here, just in case you don't like the black one. Looks like this metal clasp comes out if you want to change your other bands. Just like that. Put that back through. And then you would put that through one of your other bands here to actually do that. This thing swaps out just like this. So it comes out, put it back in. Alright, let's try this out here. I have a little bit bigger wrist. Right here. I'm on the 4th notch. So, you know, like I said, I'm about 6'3", 215 pounds. So, for me, this fits perfect. But if you have a really large wrist, I don't know if it's going to fit. Let's get that on there. There we go, that's how it looks. Alright, I got this bad boy up and running, and to actually do that, you have to pair it to your iPhone or Android device or Windows device, and they give you a little charging clasp right here. And you just take it right here, and you put it on the back of it, just like that, and then you just connect a micro USB cable right there to make sure it's actually going. And then once it's ready to go, you just take that off, which is pretty cool, and then it's ready to go. In order to set this guy up, you have to hook it up to your smartphone via Bluetooth. You just download the app. It takes you through a couple questions. You can connect with Facebook. It pairs it. It took about 5 minutes. It updated my firmware on it, and it's ready to go now. See the back of it right here. Those little dots in the middle right here, that's the heart rate monitor. This probably has something to do with that too, or maybe it's the charging, I'm not sure. But these 4 dots right here, that's for the charging clasp that I showed you before. So it just connects to that and it charges it. And it says you only need to charge it every 5 days. So, which that's pretty convenient. You can just take it off, you know, in the afternoon if you get home from work and just charge it up. To access everything in this, you just double tap the face and then the time should show up. And then you would just swipe over, shows you how many steps. I haven't taken any yet. Miles if you're running. Calories burned. I'm assuming that's minutes active. Then it says apps. And then there it's heart rate, sleeping, notifications. So that's the heart rate. Let me go back. Sleeping, you would hit I'm sleeping there. We'll go back. Notifications, and it looks like I have a little bit, couple things right there. And you just hit back. See, I can go this way and hit the apps again. Then if I swipe over, I can see what this guy does. Oh, that just takes you back there. Can control music. So it says I'm paused right now. I'll get to that later. Then settings tells me my battery percentage, 95%. I want info, easy on. What does that do? Might as well just keep that on. Flip screen. You can flip it, restart it, reset, and back. That's basically the gist of everything that's actually on this. Alright, so to measure my heart rate, I have to double tap the face, swipe over, hit apps, then hit the heart rate. Right now it says it's 83 beats per minute. This is how it looks like on my wrist. It's pretty cool. It's kind of sleek looking. What I have noticed though is it can't be out here like this, too close to your hand to measure your heart rate. It's got to be back a little bit snugger, and then it measures your heart rate a lot easier from right there. I'm going to do, let's see, 20 jumping jacks, and I'll measure my heart rate. We'll see how it works. Alright, I did some jumping jacks, push-ups. I'm going to measure my heart rate now. Let's see. It says don't move, it's measuring. I can feel my heart rate up. It says I'm up at 106. So what did that take, about 15 seconds or so? Seems like that's pretty accurate. Alright, so I've got my phone connected to the Ion Bluetooth rock blocker. I've got my Fusion Bio by Striiv with the heart rate monitor. And I'm going to see how it works for controlling music. Go over to my music, hit play. It says it's paused right now. Hit that, hit play. And looks like it's on. Double tap that again. Go back into my apps. So I hit that, hit pause, and it pauses. Which is pretty cool if you have Bluetooth devices and you just want to be able to use it on your wrist rather than actually use your phone. You know, if you want to put your phone over there by the speaker, you can do that and just use your activity tracker as your remote control. Alright, so my final first impressions of this Striiv activity tracker, the bio activity. It's pretty lightweight, you know, it feels like it should be pretty solid. I'm expecting good things out of it. Double tap that. And swiping, you want to go all the way to the end, I found out, and swipe. Otherwise, it doesn't really work too well. Then you do that. It's pretty easy. It's a lot easier to use it than trying to film and touch it at the same time. So there it is. That's a Striiv Bio Activity Tracker, and seems like a pretty good product. Well, it's not going to be, you know, an Apple Watch or anything like that. For the price, I paid $79.99 for it. Seemed like a good intro to the wearable market that has a heart rate monitor on it. And if I like this, maybe in the future I will actually get an Apple Watch. Out of 5 stars, I would say it's probably a good 3.5. You know, I've messed around with other activity trackers and stores and everything, and you know, from what this can do based on, you know, playing around with it for this first day, it seems pretty solid. But I would give it about 3.5 out of 5, and we'll see how it goes from there. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and subscribe.